Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Missouri Tigers offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. To the air, it's Tebow. He'll take another shot here. He's got it! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Missouri's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking pool.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Tebow. Here's the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They just keep firing. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the returner will be brought down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Tebow. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Pressure coming. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll start this drive from the 42. To throw, it's Tebow. Pocket breaking down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback end. Down back at the 16.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Tebow. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's caught at the 10. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
3:25.
To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rides the back on the option to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Final Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to few.
Hits him in stride at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Back to pass. It's Tebow. Takes a hit as he fires. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching